again, Kindies. This is Miss Hops, and we are doing large ball play. Here's Erin. Hello, Erin.
Hello.
How are you? Do you like playing basketball?
I love it.
Love it. And fancy that. We're actually, our chosen ball today is the basketball. Now, do they have to have a basketball at home, Erin?
No, they can have a tennis ball if they have one.
Yeah, so even if you have the smallest tennis ball, it's okay. You might have a pink ball, a green ball, something this size or something smaller. Whatever you have, it's okay. What we do need to make sure of though, Erin, is that balls can bounce and they can bang things and make them fall over. So we have to be really, really careful at home that we've got a space that nothing is around it that could fall over should a ball bump it. Okay, because we know how mums and dads don't like that, don't we, Erin?
Yep.
She knows. Okay, so the very first one is pretty simple. You've just got to remember what Miss Hop says, that you've got to have the ball in your hands out in front of you, and you're just going to drop it down onto the ground and bend your knees and bring your two hands to clasp around the ball. Brilliant. So try not to put the ball too far out that you have to move your feet. It's just straight out in front. Open up your hands and let it drop, bringing your two hands back around the ball as it bounces up. Well done. It is a bit tricky, and the smaller the ball it is, the harder it is as well. Okay, what do you think we've done?
Pretty done.
Yeah?
That was about 10.
Okay, maybe one more? Brilliant, I love it. Now, next one. Tricky again, we have to be very careful about where we're going to throw it. We're going to do some throwing up in the air and then catching it in our hands and bringing the ball towards our chest. So we don't want to make sure, let me say that again. We want to make sure that we don't throw the ball really, really high, because number one, you lose control of it and it's really, really super hard to catch. And number two, if you are indoors or under your veranda, you'll hit the roof. Okay, so we just want to make sure that we throw it just above our heads, and then we're going to keep our eyes on the ball and put our two hands under the ball, and sometimes we can bring the ball into our chest to help us catch the ball. Okay, so not too high. Notice what Miss Hops and Erin are doing. We're always keeping our eyes on the ball. Oh. It looks easy once again, but let me tell you, this is pretty tricky. Very tricky. Oh.
Practice.
Yep, and that's it. We just practice. You've got plenty of time at home now. If you've found a space all by yourselves, you can grab your ball and practice all these things. That would be great anytime. Next one. Oh my goodness. 5 continuous bounces. Whew. Do you think we can do it?
Yes.
Okay.
I reckon we can.
So we're going to do 2 hands at a time. Okay, so we're going to first of all, push the ball into the ground, and it's going to bounce up at us, and then we're going to continuously push it into the ground. Are you ready, Erin? 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Now what would happen, Erin, if you didn't push the ball into the ground? Can you just demonstrate if you didn't do a push? You just did a little tap? Brilliant. So if Erin was trying to not push the ball in the ground, it would get smaller and smaller and smaller until she wouldn't be able to bounce anymore. So it's really important to push your hands down towards the ground as you bounce. Well done. I'm sure there were a few balls rolling away then. I can just see it. All right, next one. We're going to throw the ball up in the air, and then we're going to let it drop onto the ground, and then we're going to clap. And if you can do 1 clap, let's see after a little while whether you can do 2 or 3 claps. That would be great. Okay, are you ready, Erin? In the air, let it bounce, and 1 clap and catch. Brilliant. In the air, 1 clap, catch. Oh, we're pretty good at this. Can we do 2 claps now? 1, 2, catch. 1, 2. Woo. Are you ready to try and do 3 claps? This is pretty tricky. Remember, once again, we want to throw it into the air and then let it drop as close to our bodies as possible, rather than throwing it all the way out there that we have to run and chase. It's a little bit tricky. Okay, we ready? 3 claps. 1, 2, 3. Did it. And again. 1, 2, 3. Yoo-hoo! We did it. Good job. Next one, we are going to, I love these ones. We're going to throw the ball high. We're going to let it bounce, and then we're going to touch our head and catch. Are you ready? Throw it high, let it bounce, touch your head, catch. Do that again. Throw it high, touch your head, and catch. Throw it high, touch your head, and catch. We did it. If you're getting pretty good at that, next one we're going to do touch our head and then touch our shoulders. Are you ready? Throw it high, touch your head, touch your shoulders. Ready? Throw it high, touch head, shoulders. Miss Hobbs almost got mixed up then. All right, now, Erin, challenge. You're going to do the same one. Throw it high, let it bounce, but you're going to touch your head, shoulders, and knees.
Oh.
Can you do it? All right, we're going to watch. We're going to watch. Yes! Erin, that is fantastic. Can you do that again, please? Head, shoulders, knees, catch!
I nearly dropped it.
Oh, one more time. That was exciting. Ready? Head, shoulders, knees. Yes. Well done. So, boys and girls, you have just completed the large ball play. Okay, it is something that you can do throughout the week where there is a space that you can go and play freely, and it's great to practice all of these things because it's been fun, hasn't it, Erin?
So fun.
Well done. Fantastic.